Welcome back to my channel. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. So today we'll be working on some Mother's Day gift baskets. I wanted to get this DIY out earlier, but I didn't want to spoil the surprise for my mom and little sister. So let's jump right into it. So first you'll need some baskets. I got these from the Dollar Tree. Next you'll need some basket filler. I got these from the Dollar Tree as well. Most of these things I did get from the Dollar Tree just to be more budget friendly. So I got 2 different color sets for their baskets. Also you're going to need some jars, also from the Dollar Tree. You're going to need 2 more jars. These are a little bit bigger and rounder. You'll see what we use these for a little later. Next, you're going to need some ribbon. The ribbon is optional, but I do feel like it adds a nice accent to the basket. So I did get their favorite colors. One likes yellow and one likes pink. Next, I did get some instant coffee. I made sure to get 3 different kinds. So I got Folgers, I got Taster's Choice, and I got some Cafe Bustelo. I know that the Bustelo is really good, so I made sure to grab that for them as well. I also grabbed some creamers. So this is the International Delight. So I got hazelnut and I got French vanilla. I made sure to get 2 different kinds just so that they have options. I also got some honey sticks. I found these on Amazon. I just got the regular honey. They had different flavors as well, but I figured I'd start them out with these, and if they like more, I'll get them some more as well. I made sure to get some teas, so I got these from Amazon as well. So it's just a nice assortment, so they have options. I also got them some cookies. I feel like cookies and tea kind of go hand in hand. I got these from Kroger. You can pick whichever ones that you want, but I thought these were really cute. So I got these from Amazon as well. So there's some tumbler coffee mugs. One's yellow, one's pink. You'll see those a little later. And you're also going to need some scissors if you choose to use ribbon. The first few steps is honestly just prep for assembly. So we're just going to go ahead and separate the basket so that we can start filling them and prepping them one by one. So I'm just emptying the filler into the basket. You want to kind of break it up a little bit since it has been in packaging. It's going to be a little stiff. So you just want to fluff it up. I did get 2 packs. You might get away with 1 pack, but I felt like 2 packs made the basket look a little bit more fuller. So I did go ahead and grab 2. So I'm just going to repeat that step for the other basket as well. If you're doing multiple baskets, it helps to just kind of prep everything before assembly. Therefore, all you have to do is just put the things in the basket at the end. So it does save on a little bit of time. So next we're going to fill the slimmer jars with the instant coffee. I didn't intentionally get these slim jars just because I felt like they held the instant coffee upright and you can see them better in the jar. So you'll see when I fill them in there what I'm talking about. So like I said earlier, the first few steps is just for prep. So I'm going to go ahead and empty out our instant coffee and then I'm going to fill the jars. So you can see that I'm intentionally making sure that the label faces outward. This is going to make it easier for the person to see what's in the jar without having to rummage through the jar. Also, as I'm filling the jar, I'm making sure to break up the different kinds. So I don't want to have all the Bustelo together or all the Folgers together or the Taster's Choice together. I kind of want to break it up to kind of look like it's a variety pack. You see what I'm talking about when I said that the slimmer jar is going to hold these coffees better. You can see that everything is upright, nothing's leaning to the side. So this is why I intentionally got this type of jar. Here I'm in deep concentration. I'm reading something on one of the coffees. I think I need to go back and get me some for myself. But anyway, so this is the final look. You can see it's a nice variety pack as well. And I like the instant coffees. You do get a lot, so you can stuff a lot of variety in the jar. So with these instant coffees, it was 6 in each box for maybe like $1 something, $2 something. Very affordable. So you can definitely put a nice selection in there. So I'm just going to repeat those steps for the second jar. So remember, when you do put them in there, have the label facing outward and kind of break them up a little bit to look like a variety pack. But we're just going to do the same thing and then we're going to move on to the next step. able to fit all 18 in each jar, so that's a pretty good amount. So you can either take these to the office or leave them at home or take them on the go, whatever you need. So they're very convenient as well. Okay, so here you're gonna see why I intentionally got these wider jars for the creamer. So you'll see that I'm gonna pour out this French vanilla creamer and kind of see how many I can get in one jar before I start. So I think it was about 12 or 13, which is a good amount because each box came with 24. So each person will get a nice variety of creamers as well. So I'm just gonna fill it up and kind of see how much I can get in there and how I need to position them. And then I'm gonna go ahead and mix them up as I put them in the jars. So I'm just going to alternate between the hazelnut and the vanilla creamers as I put them in the jar. I'm making sure to not stack them exactly one on top of the other, kind of lay them to the side or kind of offset each other just to make sure that I can fit them in there and I have very little space left. So you will have to play a game of Tetris with these creamers just to make sure everybody's in there, and you really want to fill this jar as much as possible because you don't want to have any negative space in there. So you'll see that I'm just kind of repositioning, or I'll move some about just to make sure I can really fill it up. So when I put the lid on, I seen that I still had a little bit more space, so I went ahead and positioned another one in there. So I made sure I put the lid on, and I'm double checking just to make sure I'm not smushing the creamer because I don't want it to accidentally bust open. So I'm just gonna go ahead and make sure when I put the lid on, there's no pressure on any of the creamers. And then I'm gonna go ahead and try to fit another one in the other jar as well, just so they both have an even amount. So I really like these jars because you can have them sitting forward or you can have them sitting upright. It's really up to you, but your jar should look something like this. And then the rest of the creamers, I'm just gonna put back in the box and set them to the side. So here I'm just measuring the ribbon. I'm just gonna kind of estimate how much I need, and I'm just gonna tie a simple bow. It doesn't have to be super fancy. So remember, our ribbon is just for like an accent color. So I'm just gonna tie it around, and then I'm just gonna do the same for the other jars as well. So the bow doesn't have to be anything too fancy. It's completely up to you, but I just did a simple bow just to have a little pop of color on there. So I'm gonna give the other jars bows as well, and then we're gonna start assembling. So like I said earlier, the first few steps are literally just for prep. So now we can finally assemble our basket. So I'm gonna go ahead and take our tumbler out the box. So this is the yellow one that I got from my younger sister. It's literally like a tumbler, but it looks like a coffee mug. So, you know, you can take it on the go. It's gonna keep your drink hot or keep your drink cold. So I definitely think it came in handy with this basket. So this is what the mug looks like. So I'll try to put the link in the description below. So it came in a whole bunch of colors, so you can probably get your favorite color if you really want to. So you'll see me just kind of moving things around. I'm really not sure how I want to place things in the basket yet. So you'll see me a lot just kind of moving things and putting things back until I really decide on how I want the layout. So there's certain elements that I definitely want to be more forward than others. So definitely the tumbler mug and the tea set and the coffees, I want those to be kind of like the main focus. So I'm kind of just moving things about. Also, I want to make sure that the jars are on opposite sides of the basket, just so the basket isn't heavier on one side than the other. So you'll see me keep moving those around as well. And then I almost forgot that I had got cookies, so I had to throw those in there. So I think I kind of like the basket like this, but you'll see later I do switch it up because the coffee is in the back and I did want that in the front. So I'm just kind of moving things around to kind of make it make sense to me in my mind, I guess. So I'm just going to set that basket to the side because I'm really still thinking if that's how I want the final presentation to be. And then I'm just going to move on to putting things in my mom's basket. So I'm literally just going to put it in the basket the same way until I kind of decide how I really want the final positions to be. But I'm just going to go ahead and put the things in there. So the second basket, of course, is kind of easier to do because you kind of have an idea of how you want things. So just go ahead and put your stuff in there and then just move things about as you see fit. Also, you might need to fluff up your filler a little bit just so that it's propping up the items a little better as well. So this is the tumbler mug that I got from my mom. So she likes pink. So I did get her a nice powder pink color. So this is the color. So like I was saying, it comes in a variety of colors. They had a magenta pink as well. So you can definitely get any color that you really want. And then I forgot to take the sticker off. So you'll see me take the sticker off the other one as well. So don't forget, you want to take stickers and tags off of your products just because I think it looks tacky when the stickers and things are left on. So I mean, it's up to you, but I feel like it looks better when there's no stickers or anything. So then I had the idea to switch the creamers and the coffees around. So I did want to put the creamer in the back with the honey sticks so that for the coffee and the tea are up front with the tumbler mug. So this was the final position for everything. And then I'm just going to go ahead and switch those things in my mom's basket as well. So I made sure to get them some cards. So these are from the Dollar Tree. I made sure to get purple ones because purple's my favorite color and I wanted them to know that these are from me upon a quick glance. So we're just going to stick those in there and then we'll fill them out a little later. So I did make sure to grab them some slippers as well in their favorite colors. So I got these teddy bear slippers from Amazon. I'll make sure to put the link in the description below. Also, I did add a little ribbon to the edge of the basket just to give it a little more pop of color. So you guys can definitely try to make this basket for another occasion as well. So this is the final look. If you guys like what you saw, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. And thanks for watching.